So here it's post UFC 242, and Dustin the Dreamer Porier failed in his bid to upset Khabib, which of course I knew it was going to happen. I even mentioned it on my Facebook page. I gave a detailed description why. And you're probably going to wonder before I even get started, well, what the hell makes you so special? Why are you an expert? Do you know how to fight? Are you in mixed martial arts? I'm going to say, well, no, but I've had boxing experience, and the first UFC came out on my 23rd birthday, clear back in 1993, and I've been hooked ever since. I've even taken some jiu-jitsu and judo classes, so, I may not be an expert, but I know what the hell is going on, and I know what I see just by observing. So, yeah, I think I'm kind of an expert in some sort of way. Not a couch potato anyway, but anyway, I was watching the UFC embedded episodes in Abu Dhabi, and, the formula that I see people use to beat Khabib is always the same fucking thing. It's all kickboxing and boxing. It's hitting the mitts, it's all whatever it is. You're not going to beat a world-class wrestler by punching and kicking. And you watch these training camps of these strikers, mixed martial artists is what they call themselves. I mean, the only wrestling you see is defensive. It's scrambling. It's, defensive wrestling, takedown defense. I mean, it's about getting away and engaging. There's no offensive wrestling that I see, or offensive grappling, in any type of training camp that is shown on the UFC leading up to a fight versus Khabib. Now, by comparison and contrast, you watch Khabib's training camp, respect, loyalty, dedication. I mean, you watch these people, they are so focused, the Dagestani fighters, they work so freaking hard. It's grapple, grapple, grapple. It's defensive, it's offensive, mostly offensive, but they take you down. They're going to keep you there. They're going to pound your ass into submission. But no, it's just really, really impressive to watch them train on video. And even Khabib's father, that guy is he's got to be he should win the Coach of the Year award for any kind of sport. He's the kind of guy that could take the worst NCAA football team and in a year turn them into world champions. Well, NCAA championship football, if you know what I'm getting at. Pardon my rambling here just a bit. I'm a little bit toasted. I had a little bit too much beer to drink today. I'm outside working all day with chickens, guineas, and turkeys, but whatever. But that's what I see. Now in the evolution of MMA, first was wrestlers that won, then it was kickboxers and strikers that won. Well, then now you see a lot of people that were getting, learning all trades, jack of all trades. Well, now it's de-evolved back to striking and kicking. Striking, boxing, kicking, whatever you want to call it, knees and elbows. To me, that just doesn't work. With Khabib, you got to use offensive wrestling. You got to fight with offensive wrestling, and why these coaches aren't teaching their fighters when they fight him this is beyond me. Now, his next matchup is most likely going to be Tony Ferguson, but it's going to be the same thing. Tony's going to go after him, punching and kicking. He's going to get hit, taken down. He's going to be held down like everybody else. Now, hopefully, Tony Ferguson's smarter than that, because he says about how intelligent he is, so I don't know. We'll see what happens. He's the kind of guy that goes to the bathroom, washes his hands, then takes a shit. So that's just how Tony Ferguson is. The guy's kind of nuts, but boy, he knows how to fight. But can he take Khabib and win? I highly doubt it. So with that being said, there's only one person I believe that can beat Khabib, and that's Gregor Gillespie. Now, they have the same style of fighting, offensive wrestling. I could see Gregor taking Khabib down and beating him in the submission, or to a decision, which would be more than likely what would happen if they did face. Now, Khabib's obviously the larger and stronger of the two, but Gregor is more of a natural 155, and he is so much faster. I mean, just watch his fights, and for a while there, I was wondering why. Well, how come this guy's not getting any fights in there? He's really, really good. Undefeated record. You think someone would want to challenge him and take him out? And here you find out that people are afraid to fight Gregor Gillespie, and they're scared to death of him. Now, I follow him on social media, you know, keep on his Instagram page. I've tried to reach out with some messages, you know, some questions on, you know, training things, you know, that kind of thing. Just other things I want to talk to him about, but he's obviously too busy and has too many fans, so he can't respond to everyone. I understand that, but that's no big deal. But he's the only person I see right now in the next year or two that has any proven capability to beat Khabib. Will it happen? Who knows? Maybe he needs one or two, Gregor needs one or two fights with a top 5 competition. If he wins, then he should get a shot. But I honestly believe that them two would face, Khabib would shit his pants. He would shit his pants in the octagon. But anyway, it ran over. Have a great evening. Okay, I forgot to mention this before I go. The 2 best mixed martial arts resources online are MMAJunkie.com and Sherdog.com. I've been on each of those pages every day since the day they've came out, which is how long? 10, 15 years ago, maybe longer. So yeah, I'm just letting you know I'm a fan, and I study, and I read, and I watch. So, yep. Maybe sometime in the future I'll give you my future insights on future potential matchups. But I know a lot of people out there are doing it, so and I don't know what good I would do, but I'll keep it in mind. Peace out again. Have a great one.